People seem to be seeing Nintendo Labo as a joke. I get why, but that's because they're completely underselling the most significant component: programming. I'd like to break down what's being shown in the latest video.
Invent new ways to play with ToyCon Garage. In this video, we'll cover some of the basics. ToyCon Garage is a secret lab hidden in all Nintendo Labo software, where you can invent your own ToyCon. Getting started is easy. Connect these boxes
This is a simple single input and
that,
gate.
We've created a
Touch
system where
input,
touching
rumble
the screen
output.
makes the Joy-Con vibrate. Press a button
Button
to play a
inputs,
guitar song.
tune notes output.
Push
Stick
the stick
as
to make the
button
screen
input,
light up.
screen light output,
You can
aka
even
draw
create a
function.
system where an
8
explosion
simultaneously
sound plays
active
after
but not
shaking the Joy-Con
simultaneously
10
used
times.
single input and gates.
Do
Joy-Con
something,
shake
and
input,
something
sound
happens.
output, counter, and a multi-input
Combine
and
different
gate.
inputs and outputs
System
to determine
gyro
what each
input,
system
IR
does.
marker input.
Then, add
I'm
this
not
to your
sure what
DIY
we're seeing on the
creations to invent
screen.
your very own new
EQ,
ToyCon.
print
Amazing.
shape at IR location
You
on
can
screen every x fraction of a second, 00 coordinates set by the target below the TV, print shape periodically at either random or multiple predefined locations, output sound and light when both shapes overlap. That right there is interesting because the logic to work that out is as follows. Either 1. The target is random, and therefore memory must be being used to store its coordinates to check against, or 2. The target is predefined, and therefore complex. By the standards of the other sketches, logic is occurring to establish which location is currently in use. Either way, very interesting sketch. It implies the possibility of games like Pong or Snake.
Use ToyCon Garage to experiment with your other
Can use the
ToyCon
existing
creations.
IR input functionality of the
You can
ToyCons,
control the RC
particularly
part using
useful with the
efficiently.
piano. Analog control using IR functionality of the motorbike ToyCon, in this case to control the pitch of a note. At least 16 shapes on the screen plus 2 glowing areas. Support for 4 Joy-Cons at once on a single switch. Some kind of motion detection input for slight vibrations. Multiple sound outputs at once. Swipe detection input, from box A to box B. IR transfer of information between 2 switch systems right Joy-Cons. The implications aren't made obvious. Is the entire sketch being sent, or merely 2 sketches communicating, and if the latter then are they run in tandem, like pairing Joy-Cons, or run independently?
The boxes labeled input and output are called nodes, which sounds way cooler, don't you think? Use input nodes to choose your form of input, such as button presses.
Inputs, 1. ToyCon, 2. If an IR marker is seen, 3. Console, 4. If the Joy-Con is face up, 5. If a control stick is moved, 6. If a button is pressed, 7. If shaken, 8. If touched. Middles, 1. Comment, 2. Bullseye, 3. Counter, 4. Timer, 5. Not gate, 6. And gate. Outputs, 1. Emit IR light, 2. Light up screen, 3. Make sound, 4. Vibrate.
Lighting up the screen, or playing a sound. There are lots of different types of nodes, and you can change the settings of each node too.
SL and
The button
SR,
node
the
lets you
individual
select which
Joy-Con L
buttons
and
to
R
use as your
buttons
input.
are valid inputs. Analog stick inputs
And the
including dead
control stick
zones.
node lets you choose which direction to push the stick to get a reaction.
Color
And we're
gradient.
just getting started.
Output to control
By
a door,
experimenting with these
presumably
different
using
features,
vibration.
You can even make things like this. In our next video, we'll take a look at RC tanks. See you next time. Make, play, discover.
Here's a complex-looking sketch from the Labo website. Some lingering questions: what are the hard limitations? Can a sketch have save states? Can the ToyCon scanner be used to define shapes, like with a custom fish? Can the IR transfer functionality be used for trading mechanics? Can complex custom IR setups like the piano be made in Garage using targets? Can sketches be shared online or in person?